What did you think about CirqueTV, sir?
Never seen it.
Are you aware of it?
I'm aware of, yes,
Has
I'm
there
aware
been
of CirqueTV.
Are you concerned at all about the way that the brand is being shown in CirqueTV episodes?
It might be taking too much focus away from Cirque radio episodes.
What? It's after what?
Yes, exactly. I mean,
All right.
am I showing up in my first episode of CirqueTV now?
That just happened. All right. I'm ready for the presentation. I'm ready to do it.
Ready to do the thing?
I'm ready to do it.
Make the shit do.
Ready to do it.
Do.
We already got Rich Phillips in this son of a bitch, so I think it's going to be a good episode. If I may.
Big number.
We're going to, 400 views I'm predicting on this one.
That's low.
Really?
Yeah.
How many are we getting?
Like, just on YouTube is about 500.
That's all I see is on YouTube. I can't ever
Yeah.
see the figures on
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
CirqueDuSirois.com or TeamHavingFun.com. So what do we get? What's our best one?
Some have
one?
1,000, yeah.
Was it 1,000?
Yeah.
About 1,000.
Well,
Making a lot of people happy with this show. That's my whole deal.
Smiles.
Smiles. Right in there.
In the smiles business.
Sad clown here. Sadness.
Just
You
oozing.
know? Insecurity. But out there, just smiles and laughs. And that's what I want to give.
When this-
I'll pay this price. It's a cross I bear.
I'll suffer for you
For you.
and tumble for you.
For you. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you.
I
I'll
will.
tumble for you.
I'd like to start today's missive
For the passage.
with with a reading from Corinthians 8:17-1. Lo, though there might be sandwich.
When did the sandwich come into play? Like, in what year?
The Earl,
Before that.
the Earl of Sandwich. He was the one that
Yeah.
that started the whole deal. No. I want bread on either side of my meat,
Both sides. You don't get it. You don't get what I'm saying.
of my bologna.
Both sides.
Let's talk about something funny.
Something funny.
What do you want to talk about?
I was going to ask everybody about, we had a little tattoo talk, right? Not the soccer player.
Right.
If you had to get a tattoo, rather large one actually, not just a tiny little clover or Lithuanian flag or something, something at least a 6x6. What exactly would you get tattooed on your buns?
If I had to get a tattoo, I would get a tattoo of Tom Cruise's face on my face. Full thing. From the first Mission Impossible movie.
The good one.
Yeah, I think that's when he was at his best, his
Peak Cruise.
best looking, and not like a
running.
Not like a running Tom Cruise.
Not when he's chewing the gum to blow up the glass window.
No, not that. Not when he's sliding across the floor in Risky Business. Not when he is in a wheelchair in Born on the 4th of July.
Not
No,
even in a NASCAR.
not him. Not him. Just
Not Cole Trickle.
passing on the outside with his special match tires. Match special current good. You can pass on the outside, Cole.
I opt for no tattoos. I don't want a tattoo. There's nothing I really care that much about in this world to make permanent. So yeah, no. I mean, I always say I'd get the monster truck on the chest. I'd get Gravedigger. That's kind of my favorite thing. And that would be badass. Or the one that turns into a dinosaur. I mean, if you're going to lose a bet and go tattoo, go big.
Packers.
I'm definitely not getting an NFL team on me. I'm sorry. I mean, I like the Dolphins, but no chance. No, how about a forehead tat?
Forehead.
Yeah, that's the key. Swastika.
Rich
Like
one
Chuckles, like my main man, Chuckles Manson.
Yeah, that's your main man.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
Did he ever actually kill anyone like himself? Or did he just order those to kill?
Yeah. Listen, bitch.
Because around here in the U.S. of A., the old kill order without a whole lot of meaning or message behind it has been given many times
Yeah, I've
recently.
told plenty of people to kill
And
other people.
they don't seem to get in trouble.
Uh-uh.
They even have $1 million house just down the road. Some people have given that order. It's hot politics.
I think he just looks so wild ass. He's got to go to jail.
Yeah.
Gotta
They
lock
just
him up.
swastika forehead. Throw him back in.
Gotta be done with you.
Throw him back in.
If I had to get a tattoo, a pretty large one, I think is the ramifications here. At least a 6x6. I'd probably get chest would be the area. And what I would have is I'd have had Jesus riding a pterodactyl on fire. Just a blaze of Jesus on a pterodactyl. I think that'd be pretty neat to have as a tattoo. I don't think I'd ever regret that. I mean, you just look in the mirror and laugh every day. Just, you know. So that's what I'd get.
Yeah, that's tough. I've always had a theory on tattoos that I would never want one because A, I'm scared of pain in general, but two, like I would have ultimate regret. Like I got this and I would go a week and I'd be like, oh, I don't really want this. I want something else. I'm a variety guy. I'm a variety guy in all phases of life, in the foods I eat, in the women I bed. Eating ain't cheating, fool. No, but in the women I bed, in the women I closet, there's not a that's not a good thing to say. You know, I've never really thought about that though. A tattoo. I think a picture of Mike Soroy at the age of 20. His
Pretty good.
some of those good pictures of him and Liz at a young age are some of my favorite pictures in life.
His never-ending head.
Yes, and it's kind of like you kind of think he might have had. He almost looks like a little bit of Michael Rappaport happened, sort of at an early age. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like there was like an earring stage, maybe.
Can I get a big ass picture of Steve-O on my back?
If you want.
6x6?
At least a 6x6 and not on like the bottom of your
I
foot.
got that picture of Norm.
This one.
The painted version.
His eyes are just piercing into the soul.
I think I've been moved off of the Saturday shifts. In theory, off of Cirque Du Sirois in general. I think I've been moved to Ticker's. I'm not sure. And it's kind of awesome knowing that Mike and Cash can't tell me what to do anymore. Hey, Kevin, go to this, you loser. Hey, Kevin, go to this, you loser. Hey, we're going to start calling him Kate. We're going to start calling Kevin Kate. Cool, Mike and Cash. Very funny. Well, guys, I don't have to listen to it anymore. And I'll have you know that I'm not a loser. I'm a champion. I was a champion at a very early age. I'll explain. When in a small town, we had a contest where all these babies would kind of be born on the same day in a young county. Basically, what would happen is, as mom was giving birth to me, in the room, there's all these other in the nursery. That's the room they gave the birth in. And as I was crowning, and it's not just me, it's every other baby that was born that day in Young County. As I was crowning, the dads have this chalk, this blue chalk, and they would rub it. They'd put the chalk on our heads, and then boom, and they'd have these boards going across like a NFL quarterback challenge, and shoot onto the target, the bullseye. So I won bullseye, my head, the board, into the bullseye. I win. I was a champion at day one of my life. So you guys call me a loser all the time. Nothing could bring me down. I was a baby quarterback challenge winner with the chalk on the head during the crowning.
If I look anything like I feel, then I probably look like Joe Lecce's career. Absolute dog shit.
Cinco de Mayo. My good friend, the angry Jew Joel Grumberger, it's his birthday on Cinco de Mayo. It's the birthday of my dog, Wilson.
Hey,
My grandmother passed away on Cinco de
that's
Mayo.
not a good thing you named.
And I bought my car on Cinco de Mayo that I currently have right now. So Cinco de Mayo is a big day. Can't wait to see what's going to happen later. It'll probably be a failure.
The Mavs are going to win so big, they're just going to give them 4 games.
The Mavs are going to win so much that they'll win the series today.
All right, you guys win. We're done with it.
Cinco de Mayo, former Norm intern, little blonde kid. He's all right. Claims to be some kind of athlete. Never seen it.
It's Mino.
What?
David Mino.
Oh, what did I say?
Cinco de Mayo is today.
What the fuck is that?
I was arrested in Mexico. I've told that story before. I spent a night in a Mexican prison.
He told it on It's Just Banter, so no, I
So
didn't
no
hear
one
it.
saw it?
I didn't hear it.
I don't think it was anywhere near Cinco de Mayo, but it is the first thing I think of when I think of tequila and drunken behavior, and with a tricolor Mexican flag waving behind it.
So tell your getting arrested story.
The very short version is I got arrested, not even real sure for what, thrown into jail, and I was thrown into the American side drunk tank, and there was a few American tourists who were all kind of trying to sleep and whatnot, and I came in like a ball of hate, a ball of American fire straight out of Tucson, and I was MFing everybody in the prison, and I woke up all the real prisoners, and then there was bars separating us, and I was just some fucking Mexican prisoner who was really giving me shit, and I'm just like, I will beat your ass. I mean, protected by many levels of bars, so I was all full of piss and vin. And he reached under his bed and pulled out I'll never forget, a white bucket. And he basically reared back and just threw the mystery fluid contents of the white bucket straight through all the bars, obviously, right at me. And I, like a Cheshire cat, jump out of the way behind the cement post, and the mystery fluid just soaks all the people who were also sleeping in the cell behind me. Yeah.
Fuck.
And then who comes popping out from behind the cement? Hell, you missed me, fuckstick! Huh? You're in fucking prison. I'll be out tomorrow. Fucker. Drinking on the beach. What are you doing? You're still in prison. And you're going to take another 2 months to fill up your mystery bucket again. So who's the real fucking loser, amigo? You. But these fuckers were all soaked.
People will do anything to drink, man. They'll just do anything to drink. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, if there weren't these days, people would just, it's Flag Day. It's Groundhog's Day. It's frickin' Wednesday. Do I look like a fish when I do that?
A little bit, yeah. You're having a seizure.
It's going to be my lowest point of my life, probably seeing myself make that face. On CirqueTV, episode 14.
We made it. Yeah, we made it 14.
Is it 41?
Oh yeah, that way. Who's the famous number 14?
Vinny Testaverde was number 14.
No, I said famous.
Honestly, though, this is probably one of the worst Cinco de Mayos I have ever been a part of. It is. I have found out that the Red Dirt Outlaws have split up. It's a tough thing.
Sad news. Obviously, you can tell I'm not really into the country thing anymore. The Red Dirt Outlaws are really no more. I cited creative differences. We had to split the one groupie we had. Laura. She spends the night at Donnie's house 4 nights, mine 3 now, so it's awkward. Definitely not a good separation. Like, you know those divorces that happen in life and you're like, oh, both of them are for the better. I mean, my shit's fine, but Donnie's a fucking mess.
Questions asked in Japanese. One thing about this, I didn't get the top 10 job a few weeks ago. We talked about that. And I've had some other life decisions that I've had to make. I've gotten into other side projects because radio may not be my calling. But I've decided, though, with this CirqueTV Avenue, one of these side projects I've wanted to start for a long time. It's called it's a I don't know if it's a TV show or a radio show, but I'm launching it. I'm gonna launch it right here. I'm launching this side project on CirqueTV. Episode 14. It's an all jazz show called Sexual Intercourse.
Mainly the big hang up, I mean, I cited creative differences because that's a nice thing to say and put on paper and tell our fan. But the real problem was Donnie got really fascinated with trying to woo the fiddle player from Shadazy.
What?
He was really hard up for this old broad. So he thought a way to impress her is to buy the biggest, most badass truck you could ever see. Just giant tires, lift, goddamn I'm country across the back windshield, sticker, rebel flag, nuts hanging from the trailer hitch. And Donnie doesn't have any real means of making any good money on his own. He's not talented or, whatever. He doesn't have any profession besides running a board and wanking Yank Demon every evening, overnight. So he started selling cheese. The meth mixed with NyQuil. And I can't work with somebody that's a drug dealer and one that has sideburns that bad.
Let me give you a little preview. Let's see if we can turn this monitor up. Sexual intercourse. Just focus on me. I gotta wait on it. Yeah, right.
Let her breathe.
I'm sorry. I can't open. I gotta do it. You like it, machine?
Oh, do I?
Turn the camera around on yourself.
I don't know how to do that.
Sexual intercourse. I love it. So that's my new show coming soon on the chicken. Sexual Intercourse with your host, Kevin Turner.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
He's not messing around.
Look at that.
This is when I take that hot chick and just
Oh wow.
What's he doing?
Just go straight to that?
that's her waist.
Oh,
area.
okay.
Don't worry. Can we stop the
So my new thing. On to the next. Never stop. I'm always on my grind. So my new thing is a new podcast with my main man Bruce Levine. It's called HE Double Hockey Sticks, and it's all hockey all the time. And I think we might get somewhere. They rerun our podcast on Versus at 2 a.m. in the morning. So, me and Bruce have gotten pretty tight, and we think a lot alike. What's up, Bill?
Bill?
We think a lot alike in ways of hockey. So look for Ep1 of HE Double Hockey Sticks next week
On iTunes?
on iTunes, all formats.
As I've referenced before, I didn't get the top 10 job. That's made me attempt some other side projects, such as Sexual Intercourse, my new jazz show that may or may not be heard on the Chicken. But I've also gotten a job in sales. I've used a little of my charm. Had some connections with some of the suits, the corporate suits, if you will, and I found myself a job in sales. Here's my office. Oh, stress ball. Steve Ott, he really sets the mood for when I have to get dirty.
You're the
with,
honey badger, aren't you?
Yeah, if I ever need to get dirty with someone, I got Steve there. I know he's got my back.
You're the honey badger of the office.
See this guy? I fucked his wife in high school. Yeah. Hard. How you feel about that, Harrison?
Now, it's all about what the Candyman can and can't do. What he can do is hire me, and he did. I don't know what he can't do.
Nothing.
He's kind of like John Q in the movie,
Denzel Washington.
but he's more like Jim Q. Quirk.
Corkster.
Oh my god, I don't even know the guy. I've never seen the guy.
So KT took a job in sales. Cause
He did?
Yeah, because he felt like his radio career it wasn't working out too well for him.
That's astute.
So he's the Candyman's right-hand man now.
Right hand of the Candyman.
Yep. The Corkster.
I wouldn't picture him being a real solid guy in the sales department.
Yeah.
Not much of a real talker, and he certainly doesn't look appealing. He looks like somebody that I wouldn't want to do business, certainly trust or do business with. I just, generally when he's around, I just want him to leave. So, I wouldn't buy products from him or ad space. So I think he'll fail at that too. On the contrary, though, a nice hire in the sales department might be that T.C. Fleming. That's somebody who I might want to bring on board, not Kevin Turner.
It's all about pushing units.
Yeah, got to move units, buddy.
TC's a unit pusher.
That's a guy you can trust.
Steve. Yeah, we got you locked in. If you could come in on Tuesday, we can air those. We can get you to record those spots. I can't guarantee you that we'll get them in by the weekend, but we should have it done by the end of the month. Yeah. No, quarterly we're doing great. I mean, we're up 10%. If I had to dig through here, we're predicting possibly a 20% upgrade over last month's. You know, cut the bullshit, Steve. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, I mean, man to man, can't we just say that you're gonna buy your stock with us, like you have been doing for the last 10 years? Look, you've been working with me for 3 days. For 3 days, I thought we built up a little bit of a rapport. Steve? Steve?
Here, how about I will now present to you my 6 favorite faces. Face number 1. Face number 2. Face number 3. Face number 4. Face number 5. Bonus face number 6. Huh?
And he walks off.
So, pretty good episode. We had myself, your feature performer on the main stage. And then side stage, you'll find Cash Saroy. Other side stage, you'll find probably a little Slice of Machine, even though he's not feeling so good. He can still shake it. And Kevin Turner, somewhat featured. I think he's going to be a big player in this CirqueTV episode. Behind the bar, slinging drinks, you'll have Cash. Always doing his thing. And then at the end of the night, right when you think you've seen... Oh, Rich Phillips, obviously one of the high-paying patrons. He's been a factor in this Cirque du TV strip club that we're all in today. But then when it's all done and business is over, and you think, I've seen everybody. I've seen every member in the strip joint. Who shows up to clean up the jizz with a mop? Cray Tray.
The thing about Cray Tray is he's always just so goddamn cray. I mean, he's just cray to the max. And whenever you start giving Cray Tray tweaker, he sent me an email the other day that was in Spanish. And I had to use freetranslation.com to figure out what it was saying, but what it said was, I need printers, or los printers, pyramid printer, something about pyramids and printers. He's, I think he's, and then I went and checked on him at his house, his little shanty that 8 other homosexuals live in. And there was a pyramid of printers in the back room. He had he had your HP and your Dell. He just built a pyramid out of printers. I guess that's what the tweaker told him to do. I don't know.